Hi. Oh, what is up, everybody? Thank you for choosing the video. We're back at it again. Today, you know what? Today is a very good day. Not only did I hit 1,000 subscribers since my last video, but this morning I woke up and the whole process for monetization and a YouTube partnership was accepted. Whip. So, if you're interested, you can sign up for membership. It's a good day. Today is a good day. But to honor, I suppose, the road to get to this point, I am recreating my first video. So we are here, Redhill Valley, and we're gonna through hike it again. And let's see the difference from the first video, first hike till now. Ramble, spew. Let's get to work. So as you can see, hopefully you can see, anyway, got the big red bridge in behind us. This is where I started last time. Once you go across, the trail ends here, put it that way. Once you're on that bridge, you're heading over to Lake Ontario. I'll show you on the map, but we're getting started. I'm excited, I'm not gonna lie. It's been a while since I did a through hike. Let's get into it, shall we? I figure let's get into this real quick, get it out of the way. So 8 months ago, I started this channel, and oh wow, ducks, that scared me. Sounded like something was coming out of the water. 8 months ago, I started this channel, and I'll be honest with you, I wasn't even sure I was going to. And that's a whole spiel. I'm not going to get into that, but I remember having a conversation with my dad and just not knowing what to do with me, my life. I didn't know where to go, what to do. And my dad was like, what do you need in order to start filming again? I think that you should start filming again. I'll never forget the conversation. And so, what do you need? And I was like, okay, well, maybe hiking stuff, which is what you see in my first video, my pack that I'm wearing. Actually, almost everything. The pack that I'm wearing, I'm still wearing the same boots and a hiking pole. That's what I got. And I started the channel, and I wasn't even sure if I was going to continue. I just figured, you know what? Occupy my time, put it that way. Get yourself doing something. And so I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for my dad. So I'd just like to say to my dad, I love you. And because of you, I'm here right now. So I don't think I could ever repay him. I'm just saying. So thank you, Dad. Onwards. There we go. One of my old fishing spots, which I never caught a fish. Oh, something just jumped. Oh, look at that. Huh. Oh, come on, son, you're ruining the shot. You got a little, I don't know if that's a baby beaver. Figures the sun's exactly where, I don't know if that was a baby beaver or that was adorable. Anyways, what's funny is I never caught a fish here. And they would swim right by me too. Not very good at fishing though. I don't think I have the patience for it. Got the highway beside us. One thing that's going to be real different about this video compared to my first video is the level of the audio. I rewatched my first video last night. The audio was just absolutely terrible. But I mean, kind of did what I could. What I was going to say though is today is just, the weather is perfect, honestly. When I got here, or sorry, I should say when I left to come here, it was a little chilly, not gonna lie. But we got out here and the temperature's only been going up. It's just perfect. It's so nice out now. You can't even, can barely see my breath. We're getting up to about 5 or 6 degrees. Just beautiful. Perfect weather for a through hike. Ah, this is nice. There we go. This is where my YouTube career started. First shot in my first video. There is no train. This is where it all started. Anyways, oh, we're doing good. Get to our first street crossing. When we get to a map, take it from there. One thing we're going to be dealing with is a lot of up and down. This trail is pretty short, 7.8 kilometers if I'm not mistaken, but ooh-wee, are we going up and down. So we're coming up on our first street crossing. Let's get to the map. Here we go. Redhill Valley Trail. So this is where we started, going across the bridge. Like I said, once you end up crossing the bridge, you're pretty much hitting the waterfront trail. But this is where we started, and we're going all the way down to Bear Paw rest area. That's the goal. So let's go. Hopefully you can see behind me. Up and down and up and down. There is a little trail here. I was just going down to the river. Yeah. That's okay. We'll keep going. Yeah, see? And we go back up. Wow, eh? So this is where I took my first break, which, by the way, kind of shows how out of shape I was. I've only been hiking for maybe 10 minutes, maybe. But it's completely changed. There was a rock here you could sit down on. They got rid of it, I guess. So we're recreating the video, right? So I was gonna take a break. Nowhere to sit down. We'll keep going. We'll find something. Maybe it's up here, but I don't think so. I'm pretty sure that was the spot. It is kind of funny though. It really goes to show how out of shape I was. I was winded and sweating by now. And I've only been hiking for maybe 10 minutes. But yeah, that spot's gone. That's crazy. There was a rock there and everything. You could sit down. Anyways, all right. We'll keep going. Pretty nice little lookout. You can see everybody going by. Hi. You see the river. Nice. Not bad. Let's keep going. Find a spot to sit down. Oh, I might go. I have a spot in mind where in my first video I wasn't able to. That was a big sound. Be careful, man. There's coyotes around here. So one thing I find funny is this was actually the spot where I mentioned why Redhill Valley is called Redhill Valley. What I find funny, at the time, I wasn't 100% on that. I not that I made it up, but I kind of just made it up, right? Like I was like, that's why. It is true though. It's called Redhill Valley because majority of the soil is like a red clay almost, I guess is the way to put it. So I had to look that up, I guess. Point of this spiel. I was like, wait a minute, I have to clarify. Yeah, see? Hopefully you can see it from here. That's actually a lot nicer. But majority of the dirt is this red clay. And that's why it's called Redhill Valley. Just so you know, I don't know, little, information. But we're coming up on our second street crossing. which is, I am motoring. Like, I cannot believe how out of shape I was the first time I hiked this trail. We haven't stopped. We're motoring. We might be speed hiking through here. Let's go. No, I can't do that. My knees will not be happy if I did that. All right. Road crossing number 2. Yep. So, started here. That was the first road crossing. Actually, I'm lying. Wait, what? What is that? Oh, no. This was the first road crossing. And now we're here. Whoops. Still got a ways to go. Bear Claw. Let's do it. So if I'm not mistaken, we have one more street crossing, and then the trail gets real nice. It quiets down. Oh, I'm excited. But we are going to be taking a break before, I think. I'm not 100%. Trying to find the spot that I want to take a break at. We'll get a coffee going. Take a second. Check out the river. How's it looking around here? Nice. Beauty. Oh, that's nice. Like how clear the water is here. But like I said last time, this water's not clean. No. Look at that yellow. Wow. Just beautiful. And it's a maple too. You know what I'm wondering? And this is a seriously serious question. Are there different maple leaf trees? Because you see them, one's red, one's yellow. It's wild. It's kind of crazy. Hopefully you can hear that. That sounds like a raccoon. Not sure if you heard, but apparently raccoons are becoming, oh, what's the term? Domesticated. Here we go. On their own. So they're learning to sort of live off of humans. She didn't even look up. Point is, I would 1,000% have a pet raccoon. 1,000%. Yes, please. They are adorable. But they keep freaking me out while I'm camping. But maybe if I had my own raccoon, they'd team up and then I'd have an army of raccoons. Oh, that's fun. I would genuinely love a pet raccoon, though. I'm just saying. We made it to a spot to take a break. And the last time I was here, I didn't stop to take a break. Nice, because there was a giant camp here, like a full-timers camp. But it is gone now. So let's take a break. This is actually the third street crossing. But let's sit down, get a coffee going. Ooh, it's breezy down here. Let's get in the sun. On second thought, I think I'll save my coffee for the end of the hike. Bear Claw! Let's go. We're going that way. There we go. Nice and quiet over here. Yep. Still just as creepy. Ow! Got some workers working over here, but the sound, I don't know if you'll be able to hear it, freaked me right out because my first thought wasn't like a hammer drill or, that sound. I didn't think, that wasn't my first thought. I was coming through the tunnel and I was like, what is that sound? It's just people working. Anyways, here we go. Street crossing. Well, we went under, but street crossing done. Here we are. We've come quite a ways from the river. What is a turtle? I wonder where that, I never say, there we go. That's where we were. And we came, all the way down. We got a little bit to go to get to the bear paw. not too bad. Still feeling good. Definitely feeling better than I did. Oh no, actually what's funny, the street crossing's over here, yeah. So we're not done yet. Still gotta cross another street. But I'm feeling real good. So like I said in the beginning, a lot of this trail is up and down, but here is where we start to get really, really up and down. Now it gets a bit technical. So I'm gonna slow down, I'm gonna take it easy up these hills. Where did that go? Little runoff over there. I don't know. Anyway, if I went down every trail I saw, we'd be here all day. Third Street crossing done. Now we should start again. Hopefully you can hear it. That rattle scared the crap out of me though. I don't know why. Anyways, should be getting into, first of all, more quiet, but also more technical. It's going to get a little intense now, but we got this. We're crushing it. Nice. Little mini, I don't even know if I'd call them waterfalls. A little mini step for the river. That's cool. Oh, we got a river crossing. Ah, nice. More little steps. Onward! Nice. Oh, what a climb. And now we go back down. Holy, that's the climb. Wow. Slow and steady. Oh. There you go. Just so you can see the difference in sound. Although you wouldn't have heard it before, but highway's over there. We're rocking. We are just crushing this hike. A harder trail, but more peaceful and quiet. Oh, this is nice. Now we're getting into the peace and quiet. I was going to say, talk about the whole YouTube membership thing for a second. When I was setting it up, YouTube wants you to have like a 3-tier system, I guess is the way to put it. You know, like for $5 a month, you can do this. For $8 a month, you get that. For $10 a month, you get that. I'm not doing that. I don't want to do that. I don't, it's one membership, put it that way. I think it's $6 and you get the perks of a membership. So just figured I'd bring that up. It was kind of funny. They want you to set it up, you know, so I'm not doing that. So if you're interested, you got a little flock of ducks. Wow. There's like, wow. That's so cool because there's so many like couples. Wow. Anyways. Wow. Last time I was here, yeah, you can hear, hopefully you can, little chirps. Yeah. Last time I was here, there was, oh, I'm still zoomed in. That's hilarious. Come on, Dano. You could probably see the blackheads on my face. Anyways, last time I was here, there was a beautiful cardinal sitting on this rock. And there are birds hanging out. I think I'm going to take a break here, though. We'll sit down here. Leave the birds alone. Let's get some water going. We are recreating the video, right? So what that means is I have to, I don't have to, but recreate the mistakes I made. And first time around, I didn't know the hill that I have to climb to get back onto the trail, because we ended up veering off the trail. We took a wrong turn and then had to end up getting back on to Redhill. So I'm going to sit down and take a second because we got quite a hill to climb coming up. Oh, it's funny, that's on the bottom, yeah. I was like, what the? Okay. Well, after a very interesting interaction with a gentleman, actually, I wouldn't even call him a gentleman. He assumed that I was filming him, even though I was tightening my phone and clip onto my hiking pole. Got angry. No idea why. Phone wasn't even pointed towards him. You gotta love city folk, man. Everything's about them. Anyways, onward. Yeah. Okay. Been a while since we saw a map. So we're all the way yonder. Oh, it's been a long trail. Wow. Way to there. Whew. We're getting close though. Bear claw. Wow. Oh, that's a beautiful view. Oh, I scared the duckies. Sorry. That is a nice view though. Wow. That would have been a really nice spot to take a break. Should have taken a break there. Guy would have left me alone. All right. Yet another bridge cross, or river crossing, I should say. Any salmon here? Oh, they're all dead. Oh. Oh, we still got one swimming. Huh. Gotta look ski at him anyways. Where'd you go? There he is. There's a little guy. That's wild. That's, I don't know how late that is in the season, but wow. They're still swimming. So, we're on a crazy angle here. That's a bit better. Okay. Mistake number one, actually really the only mistake I made, is once I got to this point, we went right, but we were supposed to go that way. So you kind of backtrack a little bit on the trail, and then you end up going up, and then you end up continuing. We went right, which means we're going right. We got to make the same mistake, right? So let's get to this hill. All right, see what I mean? We got beautiful red maple leaves. Oh, that's just so beautiful. I am genuinely wondering though, like, are there different maple leaf trees? And like, and if that's the case, is there a certain maple leaf tree that get maple syrup? Like, I'm really interested. Because you have red, you have yellow, probably orange. Like, is there different maple leaf trees? Please let me know. I'm being genuine. I want to know. Now is where the real hike begins. We have to go up this hill. The first time I got here, I mean, you look at the hill and you're like, that's actually not too bad. A little bit of a climb, right? Oh, it gets intense. So I'm going to sit down for a second and get some water going, because this is one heck of a climb. Up we go. This is going to be intense. And like I said, the first time around, I didn't know how bad this hill got. And so I was like, yeah, it's not too bad. And then you get to about here and you're like, oh, it looks like it's going up. And then you get to about here and you're like, oh boy. I gotta slow down actually. Slow and steady. And this is the point where you take a break. We're still going up. There we go. We made it. Oh no, we're still going up. Oh boy, I thought we made it. Oh. Now we made it. Oh, yes. That's one heck of a climb. Oh, oh, I'm gonna take a second. At a fork in the road, or in the trail, like not the road, but apparently this trail doesn't exist. So we're going that way. I gotta say, that is worth it though. Beautiful. Sun's out. Temperature's just absolutely, oh, I'm getting blinded by the light. Whew. Just a beautiful day. We're pretty much there. Oh, I'm excited for coffee. Nice. Life is good. Life is good today. Oh, do you see what I see? The only thing better than finding birch bark is not having to pull it off of a live tree. Oh, that is just beautiful. Look at that. Perfect. Wow. Nice. Thank you kindly. Onward. Look at these colors. Oh, just loving it. We're so close. That's funny. I've been calling it Bear Claw. It's the bear meeting place. It's funny because that's why I've been calling it Bear Claw. Also, if you look at it from above, it looks like a bear claw. But we made it. Let's go get a coffee going. Let's get some coffee going, shall we? I have little to no propane left, but luckily it's not -10 right now, so we should be okay. Whoa, yeah, okay. We'll get some water boiling. Oh, why are you so wobbly wobble? There we go. Oh, it's nice. What's funny, by the time, the first time I did this hike, by the time I got here, I was basically limping. It's just wild how out of shape I was. Now I could walk home, which I have to, but feeling good. What a beautiful hike, beautiful day. There we go. Nice. So, still don't have regular coffee, I should say, but I was able to scrounge up some decaf. So what I did was I put a tea bag on the bottom of my filter here and then covered it with decaf. We're going to see how that tastes. Never had tea and coffee at the same time, so we'll see how interesting that is. By the way, if this spot looks familiar, no, it doesn't. just, just keep it to yourself. All right, let's get into this spew, shall we? Moment of truth. We got some orange pico tea, because that's where the caffeine is. We got decaf ground coffee. Cheers. Nope. that's uh that's an interesting flavor. Holy. Oh. Ah, well, better than nothing. Oh, so get into my spew real quick. For anybody interested in my sort of membership content, or if you're interested in becoming a member, like I said earlier, there is no 3-tier. You know, you have to pay more to get more. It's one membership tier, whatever you want to call it. Dano fans, $6 a month. You get membership videos. You get to see videos first, like normal videos on YouTube. You'll be the first people to see it, members. You also get priority comments, which I will be responding to your comment. Yeah, stuff like that. So $6 if you're interested. There should be a join beside my subscribe button, right beside my name, which is beside my thumbnail. So these trucks are driving me crazy. I don't know if you can hear them, but they're really loud. Anyways, thank you all very much. Thank you to everybody who signs up. And yeah, I think that's pretty much going to sum up this video. I'm not going to lie, that hike was super easy. We got trucks going nuts. You can probably hear it. That's how loud it is. But that hike was a lot easier this time around, I guess is the best way to put it. That was a nice breeze. I think it took me about 2.5 hours, give or take. But we're going to Kjærsberg. I'm going to finish up my coffee and we'll get on out of here. So I'd like to thank you for watching. Thank you to everybody who subscribes. If you're not subscribed, pretty please hit that subscribe button. We don't have to get to 1,000 no more. But I do appreciate it. And yeah, we'll see you on the next one. Cheers. That's actually not too bad. It's growing on me. It tastes more like tea than coffee, though. I'm not gonna.